Headline edition, July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army. Army officers say the missile, found sometime last week, has been inspected at Roswell, New Mexico, and sent to Wright Field, Ohio, for further inspection. Headline edition will bring you special reports and interviews in a moment.
How you doing? This is the guy from Pittsburgh, and today we got the usual bull, the usual monkey business, and it almost makes you laugh, but you really want to get in a submarine and go, because that may be the only place safe. The way the clowns at the Obama administration, or I call it Ebama administration, are handling Ebola. How you doing? This is the guy from Pittsburgh. Here we go. A story. NIH chief admits inadequate Ebola protocols. Government overstated readiness. Duh! Dr. Anthony Fauci, director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. Why can't he cure allergies? I don't know that. Or infectious diseases. Told Fox News the protocol of WHO were for handling Ebola patients is better suited for field work than confined hospital care. It's very clear this is not the optimal way, and he wasn't sure how the nurse fan became infected, but likely she was not completely covered. So once again, you got an Obama flack putting the blame on a nurse instead of where it belongs, Barack Hussein Obama, or Ebama as I call him. And then you got another story today, really thrilling story here, that we're sending troops over to Africa, and you know what? They ain't going to be protected. They're going to go and, let me get my Gmail here, and I'll read the one pertinent line from this story. That was sent to me by Administrator Justin. Hello, Justin. And, let's see, where is this? Oh, here we go. 101st Airborne won't get full protective hazmat suits. And they're sending over for their mission in West Africa. Well, here's the deal. See, you got our troops here, and the one paragraph that nobody notices is General David Rodriguez at a Pentagon briefing Wednesday, they don't need the whole suit as such because they're not going to be in contact with any of the people. Oh, does this mean that all the people of West Africa are going to like, oh man, we could not get near the American troops? And, someone infected with Ebola and doesn't know it, he's going to be breathing and sneezing and coughing, but oh, no, he won't be in contact. Remember how we were told that you couldn't get Ebola unless a guy reached out and touched someone like that? And then suddenly they finally admit it. If a guy sneezes, guy coughs, you can get Ebola 3 feet away. But no, they won't be in contact with anybody. Yet they got to build hospitals. They got to build roads. There won't be a single Liberian. Oh, Jesus Christ, what happened here? Something happened. I got a blip there. They won't have a single Liberian. They won't have a single West African within miles of our troops. And then here's the paragraph. Oh, yeah, they say they'll be building hospitals, leading to a contingent of 4,000 American service members be housed in tent cities at military airfields or Liberian Ministry of Defense facilities. Now, like the Liberian Ministry of Defense, nobody in there has gotten Ebola. And here's the paragraph that's telling. Soldiers' health will be monitored through surveys and taping the temperature on their way in and out of camps. If a service member does get sick, now read that very carefully. If a service member does get sick, Rodriguez said they will be flown home immediately for treatment. And the death rate has risen up to 70%, health officials have said, up from 50%. And this is posted on the Gateway Pundit. Now here's a picture from U.S. Army Africa of our poor troops being sent to Africa, probably to their doom. And, this whole thing, this whole handling of Ebola can only be put on the desk of one man, and that's Barack Obama. And, he blames everybody for his mistakes. They tried to blame the nurse several times. She wasn't covered. She didn't follow protocols. But when they even admit they don't even know what the protocols are, and you got a head of a CDC, he's an absolute idiot. Does he send out CDC people right away? No, he sits back there, we'll let the local people handle it. And then he admits that, we made a mistake. It's always a mistake with this guy. It's always everything is, everything is a mistake. Everybody admits to mistakes afterwards. How about doing it right? That's what I want to know. So we need to do something with this guy. We need to do something with Barack Obama. From the boring as heck website, there it is. Epic fail. Obama fail, there is. When the House is taken over by the GOP, well, they already got the House, I'm sorry. When the Senate's taken over by the GOP, John Boehner and the Republicans and those rhinos in the Republican Party who constantly kiss up to Obama, kiss up to the liberals, who want to there you go, fail. That's his whole policy for 6 years. It's nothing but failure. Everything this guy does turns to fail. But anyway, if they take over to the Senate, they need to get the cojones, they need to man up and woman up, and they need to impeach this guy. He's not only endangering our economy, he took an oath to preserve and protect the Constitution, which he's constantly violated, but now he's endangering the American people. And I don't want to hear any BS that there's scaremongering, that people are panicking. I got news for you, media people. I heard that on Fox, and I was sick of it the other day. People are scared to death of this thing, and they don't really care what the doctors say. Because remember, we were told that it's unlikely that you could get Ebola if it came to the United States. You remember that one? Every time this guy said something, it's so much BS. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it here. We had hold on a minute. Unfortunately, my iPad is running out of power. Here we go. Got it right here. I don't think I'm going to be able to hear it. Let me wait till the golf ad is out here. I like golf, but and he said it was unlikely we could get it. And we know that's BS. And everything he does is BS. Everything he says is BS. He couldn't even go out and get a restaurant the other night, use his credit card. It was declined because he didn't use it enough. Well, maybe he needs to stop spending so much nationally, too. So we need to tell the Republican Party, vote to ban travel to the U.S. from any of these areas. Vote to ban travel anybody from any of these areas. And send a word to Obama. Of course, the guy doesn't listen to petitions. After he did his credit card thing where he couldn't buy a dinner and his wife had to buy it, he signed another executive order. This guy's executive order happy. So impeach Obama, vote for the GOP, not because you hate the Democrats, not because you hate Obama, but you got to stop this guy before everybody in this country gets sick and dies. That's what it could lead to, because these clowns, he's got the CDC, the National Institute of Health, the allergy guy, and the last thing, he points a hack. Guy that ran Al Gore's chief of staff, Joe Biden's chief of staff, Biden's son doing cocaine, gets thrown out of the Navy. Good father, that. Good upbringing from his dad. Of course, Biden's whacked. I'm surprised he even had a son. But, you know, the guy runs Al Gore's office. How'd that work out with that global warming when the ice floes are not melting at all in Antarctica? Does he appoint a doctor to be the Ebola czar? Hell no, that wouldn't occur. To appoint a political hack because he trusts him. And because he can deal with transportation issues and moving people around. And he's going to report to another hack, Valerie Jarrett, another Obama crony, who whispers in the ear of Obama at every opportunity and tells him what to do. Now, where does her influence come from? And why is she involved with Obama all the time? She has no expertise in anything except to be another stooge for Obama and someone pulling the strings. All right. We need to do something about Ebola. We need to tell our government leaders enough is enough. I got nothing against the people of West Africa. I feel for them. There's Liberians in Pittsburgh that got relatives in West Africa. There was a story in the Pittsburgh Tribune Review about them the other day. They're worried sick about their relatives, and rightfully so. But it can't happen here. We don't want any more cases coming here. Treat them in Africa. Set up a Class 4 biohazard facility in Africa to treat them. But don't stick them on a plane and bring them all here. And there's a story, one last thing, there's a story that Obama plans to bring non-U.S. citizens infected with Ebola to this country. I say no and hell no. And if I were totally paranoid, I'd think that maybe he's going to send them to Dallas, Ebola Central, because that's a red state, and have them get out into the regular population and infect all those red states so they won't vote GOP in November. But, you know, Obama wouldn't do that. He cares for the country. Yeah, sure he does. Only thing Obama cares about is himself. All right. This is the guy from Pittsburgh. I'm thoroughly ticked off today about this. I've had it. I'm sorry the video is so long. Free Art Bell, and tell your congressmen and senators, including that idiot Boxer and that idiot Pelosi and that idiot Feinstein that we need something done about this. We need to ban these people from coming in the United States and impeach Barack Hussein Obama, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.